Have you ever felt like a house was watching you? Like the walls were alive, and the whispers weren't just in your head? Tonight, I'm going to tell you the story of the house that whispers. A terrifying experience that made one man question his sanity and his reality. Nathan was a quiet man, recently divorced, and looking for a fresh start. He moved into an old fixer-upper deep in the woods of Maine. The price was too good to be true, and as he'd learn, the house was old, 19th century colonial, 2 stories, with a stone basement that always smelled like wet earth. But Nathan saw potential. The first night was peaceful, until around 3:12 a.m. He woke suddenly, not from a nightmare, but from a whisper. Nathan! He froze. His eyes darted around the dark room. Nothing. He brushed it off. Stress, maybe. The house was creaky. That was all. The next few days, the whispering became more frequent. Always faint. Always just as he was about to fall asleep. Downstairs. Come downstairs. He started sleeping with the lights on. He even left a voice recorder running one night. The next morning, he listened to the audio. For the first few hours, nothing. Just soft wind. Creaking. Then, at exactly 3:12 a.m., "Get out." A deep voice. Not a whisper. Command. Nathan dropped the recorder. He checked the locks. Everything was secure. No one could have come in. But what chilled him the most was that the voice didn't sound like someone inside the house. It sounded like it was coming from the walls. Nathan went to the local library. He needed answers. The house, he discovered, had a dark past. In 1894, a man named Elias Granger lived there. A recluse. A rumored occultist. He had gone mad after the death of his wife. Locals claimed he started hearing voices, saying the house spoke to him. One night, he vanished. All they found was a single message carved into the basement wall. The house remembers. The property had changed owners dozens of times. Every one of them moved out within a year. Some didn't make it out at all. Nathan should have left then, but something kept him there. He stopped sleeping. He boarded up the windows. He began talking back to the whispers. "What do you want?" he'd ask. And they'd reply, "We want you to remember." Remember what? One night, the whispers led him to the basement. He descended the stone steps, flashlight flickering. Then silence. He turned, ready to go back up, but the door slammed shut. The light went out. Total darkness. And then, a voice. Not a whisper. Clear. Human. "Nathan, you're home." They found Nathan 2 weeks later, curled up in the corner of the basement. Eyes wide open. Mouth stitched shut with his own hair. Still alive. Barely. He never spoke again. No one knows what he saw in that darkness, or what the house made him remember. But before they took him away, he wrote one word on the wall in his own blood. "Me." Faint whispers fade in. The house doesn't want strangers. It wants its family. If you ever hear whispers at night, don't follow them. Don't listen. And whatever you do, don't go into the basement. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more terrifying tales every week. And remember, not every house is just a house.